Good evening, everyone. Vlad here live at Pepsi Center. It is Wednesday, October 24th, 2018. The Colorado Avalanche, who have been gone for what feels like August, are finally home in a Wednesday night affair to take on the East Coast powerhouse Tampa Bay Lightning. Before we preview that game, we will recap on tonight's Burgundy Rainbow pregame show the East Coast road swing through the tri-state area and a brief stop in the Carolinas. We will then jump to tonight's game to preview this matchup against the aforementioned Tampa Bay Lightning. We'll take a look around the Central Division standings and other action happening tonight in the NHL. We'll also preview the Burgundy Rainbow game-winning goal challenge, and we may have some video of the pregame skate. So let's get right to it. The last time that I was sitting in this seat, the Avalanche were hosting the Calgary Flames. And we all know what happened. So after that game was over, they hit the road to go to Manhattan to take on the New York Rangers. This was a week ago yesterday, on Tuesday. And after essentially a disastrous first period, the Avs managed to climb their way back into it, but unfortunately fell in a shootout to the New York Rangers by a score of 3-2. Your goal scorers in that contest were the captain Gabriel Landeskog and Nathan MacKinnon. 2 nights later, the Avalanche went to the Prudential Center in New Jersey to take on the then unbeaten New Jersey Devils, who were no longer unbeaten at the end of the evening. Andrei Vasilevsky leads the Tampa Bay Lightning out onto the ice right now. So that's nice. Anyhow, the Avalanche did defeat the Avalanche did defeat the New Jersey Devils by a score of 5-0 in that game for the good guys. Sven Andrighetto getting his first goal of the season. The captain turned in a hat trick, and Mikko Rantanen sealed the deal. Again, a 5-3 victory in New Jersey. At 10.5 later, the Hurricanes, that was a 3-1 victory. Goal scorers in that contest, again, the captain with a pair, and Nathan MacKinnon with the dagger for the Avalanche in the 3-1 victory. And 2 days later, the Avalanche would wrap the road trip. This was Monday night's contest against the whom the Avalanche defeated here at Pepsi Center on October 6th by a score of 5-2. Matt Nieto gave, at the time, that gave the Avalanche a 3-1 record on the road trip, a 4-1-1 record against East Coast opponents, and they were tied at Predators for 14 points, tops among the NHL. While that may come as a surprise to some that are primarily based in the Ontario area, and from where I sit, I would much rather the best team in hockey that's not getting a whole bunch of like the Maple Leafs up in Toronto. Okay. unfortunately, the video for pregame skate is coming up pretty bad, so you guys get a look at me for a little while. So don't adjust your sets. This is the first time you get to see me on the pregame show since I first started doing these at the last year. So, where were we? Sorry, gang. There we go. Looks like we've had a few connection issues. Again, the Pepsi Center Wi-Fi is still riding the struggle bus pretty hard. So, you guys get me? Alright, so I was going to, let's see what we got here. Alright, the Tampa Bay Lightning come into Pepsi Center with a 5-1-1 record, a 6-1-2 record right now. So, looks pretty good match, of course. On the ice will be a whole other story. The Lightning are, of course, loaded with have some talent of their own. That goes without saying. Trying to find these here, so give me just one moment. I apologize for the delay here. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay. Here we are. Sorry, that took a little bit of time. Here's your lineup for the Avs tonight. Of course, top line remains unchanged. Your second line is going to be centered by Alex Kerfoot. On his left will be Sven Andrighetto. Colin Wilson will be on his right. Big Carl Soderberg centering Matt Nieto, who, by the way, newcomers are aware of this. Matt Calvert will be on that third line as well. Fourth line will be centered by Tyson Jost. On his left will newcomer making his Pepsi Center debut in Avalanche uniform, Marco Dano. Inside of that line will be Gabriel Bork. Defensive pairs are as follows. You have Sam Girard and Eric Johnson as your top pair. Second pair will be Ian Cole and Tyson Berry. Your third pair is Patrick Nemeth. Starting in goal tonight for the Avalanche will be Semyon Varlamov. And backing him up, of course, the pride of Rosenheim, Germany, Philip Grubauer. Okay. So the Avs had a week plus while they were on the road. And in the division standings, right now they're doing pretty well. Of course, it's early to do standing watching, but it's always fun to see where they have shaked up against heavyweights against the division around the league. Currently right now, as I mentioned, they were tying points, and that has not changed. Bill leads the division with a 7-2 record, no overtime losses in 9 games played, 14 points. Right behind them are our very own Burgundy and Blue, the Avalanche, with a 6-1-2 record. Also, and right behind them, just 1 point making this difference, is the Winnipeg Jets with a 6-2-1 record, 18 points, top 3 in the division. Point behind the Winnipeg Jets are the Chicago Blackhawks. They played 9 games record, and they have 12 points on the division standings. Right behind them, with 8 games played, with a 4-2-2 record, are the Minnesota Wild. They have 10 points in the standings. And right behind them, also with 8 games played, batting .500, 4 wins, 4 losses, 0 overtime losses. Stars, 8 points. Picking up a career in the Central Division with 8 games played, a total of 2 wins, 3 losses, and a total of 7 points are the St. Louis Blues. So that's where things stack up in the division. League-wide, this is our second Predators. So even now, just 9 games into the season, the Avs are, in addition to our game here against the Tampa Bay Lightning, We have two games in action right now. The Florida Panthers taking on the New York Islanders. Islanders lead that 2-1. That game just 5 minutes past in third period. And also in the third period, the Maple Leafs taking on the Winnipeg Jets. The Leafs hold for that game also in the third period. And later on tonight, the Vegas Golden Knights are hosting the Vancouver Canucks. That is an 8 o'clock local start. So a thin slate on the docket tonight, but one that will definitely affect the Avalanche. Of course, the Jets Maple Leafs game right now. So if that score holds and the Avs do victorious tonight, they'll give themselves a little bit of wiggle room against Jets, the Nashville Predators, for first place in the division, and that'll be fun. All right, so didn't have the Burgundy Challenge for Monday night's game. Our game-winning goal curator C-Mill, of course, is a little preoccupied right now. But just look at the questions up for this contest. So here are as follows. Once the page loads. So here's how this works. Of course, tonight will be the how do I want to say this? Wait, the first time that we actually get to do the game-winning goal challenge this week, so everybody kind of got a freebie on the Philly game. So you'll go to burgundyrainbow.com and you'll load up the game-winning goal challenge article, and also get the game-winning goal this week. So that'll be tonight's game against Tampa Bay Lightning. It'll be Friday night's game against Ottawa, and then Saturday night's game against Minnesota Wild. We'll get you 5 points apiece for each correct answer for each contest. Second question for the game-winning goal challenge of the week: how many goals will be scored by players not named McKinnon, Rand, or Landeskog this week? So anybody who's not on the top line, how many goals are going to be put? So go nuts! And finally, which of the following Avs will get at least 1 point this week? 1 point for a correct guess, minus 1 point for an incorrect guess, and you'll have to go to what will be the penalty the Avalanche take beginning from tonight? So, what will it be? Will it be a bench minor for too many men? Will it be a roughing major? Roughing minor? Or fighting major? Excuse me. Sky's the limit. So go to burgundyrainbow.com, pull up the game-winning goal challenge article form, and you've got about, we'll say generously, about 10 minutes to get your guesses in. And for whatever reason, if the form isn't working, although there's no reason why the form shouldn't be working now that C-Mill was able to actually make one, you can also DM your guesses to our Twitter account, which is at AbsBRblog, which is Burgundy Rainbow, or BR. And if you put your suggestions in the comment box on the article, that'll work too. Just make sure you get your points in, or your guesses in, get yourself some points. So, and let's see, we're down to our last 2.5 minutes of warm-up, so we're going to wind things down here. So I'll finish by saying, if you enjoy the kind of work that we do, comment, and if you want to join us on Patreon and help contribute to the operations of our website, please feel free to do that. We would be grateful that you did. We also have some fabulous merchandise that you can buy on sale there. It's starting to get a little cooler here. We have a great selection of Burgundy Rainbow hoodies. We also have t-shirts for those in warmer weather. We have Burgundy Rainbow mugs, socks, cell phone covers, a whole bunch of stuff there. So go and check it out. And we get a comment from Mac Daddy on the YouTube channel. Huge game tonight, playing against his hometown boy, Tyler Johnson. That's we agree. Go Avs. Another way that you can support us if you are not financially able to do so is tell your friends about Burgundy. Like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. YouTube, Twitter, follow us on Twitter. follow us on Facebook. And tell your friends about all of our great coverage at Burgundy Rain. Be glad that you did. And you'll be glad that you did too. And eventually when Pepsi Center fixes their Wi-Fi, we'll be able to have streaming of all of the pregame skates once again. So we're kind of toughing it out, grinding it out. I won't say it's a great year for the team that's finally over. So we're down to our last minute of warm-up, so I would like to say thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you tuning in. I am glad this has been the Burgundy Rainbow show for tonight's contest for the visiting Tampa Bay Lightning against the hometown Colorado Avalanche. I will be back at the conclusion of tonight's for the Burgundy Rainbow post-game show on our YouTube channel. Conclusion of tonight's contest. It'll start a little as we have a later than usual puck drop tonight. So be on the lookout for that. And for continuing coverage and conversation on tonight's game against, head to burgundyrainbow.com, join the Burgundy Rainbow Discord, and head to the GDT channel. And of course, burgundyrainbow.com for all of your continuing coverage on the Colorado Avalanche for tonight's contest and for the remainder of the 2018-2019 season. We'll see you at the end of the contest. I am glad. And let's wrap. Welcome home, Avs. Go, Avs, go. Let's get those 2 points.